Now I'm going to choose a razor for my personal collection. So today I'm going to shave with my Greaves, and this is original box. You can see it's a great condition. Usually these are worn through and the ends, but this one is in fairly decent condition for a 200-year-old razor. The tang here, the tail, is really stubby. Sometimes they're called stub tails, which also tells me that it's really early 1800s. There's something else here that I'll bring up, but it's a wedge grind. They didn't take off very much metal here, which is pretty cool. I shared this razor in another one of my videos. So, Greaves Sons on the tang. Nothing much else. It's pretty minimal. But another thing that tells me this is older is because it's in ivory. You can see the ends of the scales here are really thin, which is indicative of ivory. And you can see the striations in the ivory, which look really cool. But after some tender loving care and putting all the pieces back together, this came in several pieces, this razor. I ended up putting it all back together, pinning it and honing it, and now it's ready for a shave. We'll see how it goes. So hair's growing back quite a bit. I guess I should take off my glasses. With the spine going first, and flip it over and come back. With this particular razor, I have to be a bit more aggressive, as with all wedge grinds. For some reason, you just have to be a little more aggressive, and that means holding the blade slightly more perpendicular to your skin. I know some guys, hone on it is more difficult, I suppose. You can hear the pops of the hair. That's really gratifying. So, I'm originally from Alaska, and once my sister was she came to visit me when I was in Delaware, and she's still from Alaska. I've got two sisters still in Alaska, and while she was visiting me in Delaware, she reached out her hand and said, "Knife," because she needed a knife for something. And me and my brothers, who were around, kind of like patted ourselves down and, "Oh, sorry, we got nothing." And she was so ashamed of us, my sister was, because we didn't have a knife on us. Like, we had lost our Alaskan heritage. She was like, really guys, really? People in Alaska would be pulling out machetes and bowie knives and buck knives. So ever since then, to honor my sister and my Alaskan heritage, I wear this neck knife. So, but in terms of shaving, that little chain link thing gets in the way. As I come down my neck, I hit it. And that's kind of my stopping line, I guess. Maybe artificial, but it reminds me where I came from. Alright, so now I got the first pass done. The first pass is usually pretty cursory, depending on if you're planning on doing a second one or not. I am planning on doing a second one, so I was a bit more cursory. Otherwise, I would have been more thorough. So now I'm lathering up for the second pass. Oh, that feels good. Okay, I think for my second pass start, I'm going to start at the back, going against the grain. I do that usually by feel, so I'll do it around.
Okay, I think I got it.
Alright, so now, after doing my 2 passes, I wet with cold water, and first I take care of me first, then my equipment. So wet with cold water, and I put some lotion on, and then I'll clean up my razors. I get some toilet paper, and I wipe it up, wipe off the handle, blow that through, and no water drops in there. And there you have it, folks. A beautiful shave from a great knife, great razor. Greaves Sons, ivory-handled, wedge ground, mid to early 1800s razor. Please consider subscribing to my channel and definitely visit my Etsy store at Happy Shaver. And as always, happy shaving.